Well, hello and welcome in. I'm Jason and I run Kiwi Brick Exchange here in Wellington, New Zealand. And today we have a very special treat for you because we travelled all the way to Melbourne, Australia to visit Noah at the Brickshed. He is one of Australia's largest Lego resellers. He took us on a tour around his store, a behind the scenes look at running a Bricklink store full time. So let's go and check it out.
We are. What's behind the door?
Who's there? Who goes there?
Well, hello.
Hello, Jason. Come on into the Brickshed.
Here we are, people, in person. What's going on?
Oh, not much, you know. Same old, same old. Wait, hang on. What's this?
Love the shirt.
Oh yeah, you know, I just threw this on. It's just something that I always wear. But welcome to the Brickshed. Usually I'm behind a screen, and now I'm not. But yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us. Should we go for a bit of a wander?
Absolutely. Where would you like to begin?
Probably with some Lego. That'd be a good start.
All right. Well, we've got our main hallways. So our whole store goes back all the way through to the end of the shed. We're in an 8-car garage. We've got tons of storage. We've got our A drawers here, which holds bulky parts, large quantities. My favorite drawer has to be
what everyone's been waiting for.
Has to be the tires.
Lovely.
You know, just endless amounts. If you would like some tires, please come and order from me.
I don't, sorry. But the viewers, I'm sure, will need some tyres for their buildings and mocks and things.
Of course. And then the infamous Brickshed hallways. We started with very limited amount of drawers, and we are now over 6,000. I pick with carts.
See, this is what we need in our store.
Oh, absolutely.
Except if I had a cart, I'd go from here to there, and that would be the whole store.
Yeah. We need them. We have a fair bit of walking room in here. And recently we did the back end here. We put on drawers on the back wall as well, so it hid all of the ugly shed stuff. But and then we spin around and you walk all the way back. I really want to put into this I really want to install the side by side picking, so where you start with here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and
do a big dance as well while you're doing it, of course.
Absolutely. So. Always dancing. I've always got music playing. So, and then it does exactly the same thing. You go all the way down again, back around, loops. Goes that way. We end with X, which is our filing cabinets.
What's in the filing cabinets?
These are probably some of my favorite drawers, but we have some beautiful instruction manuals in here. So.
A particular favourite right there.
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot. Everything gets listed pretty much other than damaged stuff. I actually recently just did, I uploaded $3,000 worth of instruction manuals, so I'm also well stocked up on that. Yeah.
So in terms of the makeup of the store, you've got predominantly used?
Yeah, I think from Richie's last store report, which is the way I check my stats now. I just asked Richie for everything. I believe we are 70% used, 30% new, I want to say. I remember, it'd be a bit different split. We have 90,000 new pieces and then 350,000 or 450,000 used parts, whatever that means, whatever that splits out.
Brilliant. And up here, I can just see, try and get around, hiding up on the shelf. You also do sealed sets? Or are these empty boxes?
I would love to have all of these as sets, but no, these are just empty boxes, I'm afraid.
Some classics here.
Yeah. We recently bought a massive collection, and we got some beautiful vintage boxes in, as well as some beautiful Star Wars ones. We got in the Ghostbusters Firehouse up there.
Right at the top, yep.
And, you know, so there's a few gems here that were killer. I actually ended up with $2,000 worth of empty boxes. You know, this is stuff that gets thrown away, and clearly somebody's paying, you know, somebody still wants to buy them, so we'll put them up for sale. They're really.
So they're listed on Bricklink store currently, or going to be?
Yeah. They're just. I mean, I don't like listing them, but I also list them for higher, usually higher than what they're worth because they're a pain to ship.
Yeah.
So I kind of judge that into my price. But
Nice.
we sell them. Like, we've sold 2 UCS Slave 1 boxes in the past 2 months. So for $50 a piece. So it works out.
And so you've got all oversized drawers here. So what kind of things are you putting in here? Is it sort of just bulk parts or things that don't?
Anything and everything that kind of fits in here. So bulk parts,
some instructions as well.
New instructions down here, and then I have my
Sealed sets,
pre-owned.
Oh, nice.
Certified sets in here. This one definitely needs a new bag, but.
And then you've talked previously about sort of the cellophane bags as well. So if you're, picking this up at a market, really easy. And then you got a barcode system as well.
Yeah, on each set as well. So that's just the barcode is just the set number, and it's just so when I'm editing the inventory, I can just scan it.
Brilliant.
Pulls it out of the inventory straight away.
And then you've got some collection and things over there, and
oh yeah, this is some stuff I'm working
Mindstorms
through at the moment.
Yeah.
More of that vintage, massive collection that we bought.
Some lovely little
casually
missing
2 killer crocs
just sitting in there, as you do.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a $50 nice plate. So I mean, there's stuff everywhere. You can't, like, you'd be here forever if we went through each box.
Is that an invitation? Is it?
Absolutely. Please go through every single box, and as long as you're sorting while you're doing it, 100%.
Oh, we'll be getting put to work later on today. Don't you worry, people. Very nice. Even up the top as well. Some older basic. And in Duplo. Do you find Duplo sells?
Oh, Duplo sells like a treat. Absolutely. We do pretty well. As long as we're listing, like, once I've listed a big batch of Duplo, if I'm listing 1 or 2 parts here and there, it doesn't do very well. But I do a big batch of Duplo, and somebody usually just takes it all, especially the basic bricks.
Yeah.
All of the stuff up here is just decoration. None of this stuff's for sale. These are just empty boxes that have come into the store that are they're a bit damaged or something, or they're not worth it for me to list as empty boxes.
Yeah.
But I like looking at them, so
yeah,
I'll put them up.
Fair enough. And then in terms of some systems and things, like, there are some systems that we've adopted a little bit from you, I think. But talk to us about the turnaround.
Yeah, so turnaround drawers means there's space. As you can see for this one, half a drawer, there's space in here. I can upload it. And with the way we barcode our drawers and label them, there is so much white on the front of the drawer. If you turn that drawer around, it sticks out like a sore thumb. So I'll go through with my cart and grab all of the empty drawers, put them on the cart, bring them over to my desk, and just upload straight into them.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And because we're unconsolidated, I don't need to bring out drawers that I need to consolidate for. So everything just gets put away into empty space. That's all.
And then I can see some big bins down here.
Yeah.
What's in that?
I love a good big bin. Now, obviously it's going to be Lego in here, but what we've got here is some of our assorted bulk that's come back.
Right. So
and
plant pieces and
every
nature.
Single one of these green boxes is just full of sorted parts, just into category. So yeah, you got nature, wheels, vehicle parts, accessories, which has to be one of my favorite categories. Like we're seeing that accessories once listed are worth anywhere from $800 to $1,500 a kilo. So
wow.
That's probably a kilo and a half. So
I'd have to go and part out my accessories box when we get home then.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so then in terms of the sorting, you're doing any sorting on site? Was that going to contractors, or how does that work at the moment?
All goes to contractors at the moment. We don't have, we have an amazing amount of space here at the moment, but nowhere near the amount of space that we're able to have people in here sorting. Every now and then we'll set up I'll organize a day and I'll bring in my contractors and we'll do it all together. But for the most part, it's all done by people off-site, and people just pick it up, drop it off, and they get paid.
And this is some of it, potentially?
Yeah, so this is more stuff that's been dropped off, and this is in a different stage of sort. So we do 3 different sorts. We do the A sort, which is what you just would have seen, which is just sorting into 26 different categories. And then once we've got enough of one category, it gets sent out to a B sorter, who splits it down to mold type, which looks something like this.
Yeah.
And then we will send this same bag out after it's been sorted by mold type, and that gets sent to a cataloger, and they do a C-sort. So C-sort is sorting by color, counting, and then cataloging those parts. So we use naming systems and stuff. And so this has been labeled to indicate what's in this bag and where I can find the Brickstore file. So somebody has taken this bag of parts and created a Brickstore file for it, emailed me the file, dropped off the parts, and now what I'm able to do is I'm just able to put these straight into the store with little to no work.
So the majority of your time is just trying to get that straight into the store. Obviously, you've done sort of that legwork, or that someone else has done that legwork. You paid them for that, and then you're just putting away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I still create my own files, and I upload all the unique parts separately, but for the most part, my job consists of moving parts. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Moving parts from bags into drawers. But I do not need to scan any of these parts. For the most part, I don't need to check any of the parts. Obviously, I'm keeping an eye on them when I'm putting them into the drawers. Like if I notice something's damaged or something's wrong, I'm editing the Brickstore file then. But all of these tubs here are all filled with catalog parts. So all I need to do from here is just move them into the store. That's it.
Yeah, and having, I guess, a bit of a backlog as well allows that constant cycle, I guess, of things going into the store.
Yeah.
And then hopefully generating more orders.
Yeah, absolutely. And we time this specifically, so we don't. We list strategically. So this stuff is not going to be listed for a while. So I'll be listing this in 3 weeks.
Nice.
And we time that. We've got a system and stuff. Right now, I'm just working through unique pieces at the moment. So this is kind of just bulk, and there's not much unique stuff in here. It's just all, common parts. Probably one of my favorite ones there. Look at all the beautiful tiles. So, I mean, that bag is going to be worth some good money there. So, I hate to not upload it straight away, but we've got a good system.
Yeah, and I guess it's replacing parts when you know things are selling as well, and all that sort of stuff.
That's it as well.
Yeah.
So, and also making sure we have enough space. And we have. So we've just done a few rearranges. And actually all of these drawers that you see here are all empty. So ready to be put parts in. So I've just been putting labels on them, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna move all of these empty boxes and stuff. Actually, I don't know if they're empty. I think some of those actually have parts of this. Also just came in a massive collection that we got. I haven't even opened. Oh, look!
Oh, wow,
cool. There's a set.
So you're actually trying to complete some sets as well, I guess, depending on what kind of condition and what parts come with sets, or are you more splitting it into parts?
Well, it depends on my need. So if I know I've got a market coming up, then we're absolutely putting all of our effort into completing sets, completing figures, because we know that they sell well there. But unfortunately, sets don't do too well on Bricklink, at least at our pricing. So for sets, we find that it's a race to the bottom no matter what you're selling. So it's not a priority to complete sets, but if they're pretty much all there, it makes sense, and it's worth it. Figures are there, instructions are there. If the instructions aren't there, I typically just don't even bother.
Yeah, I guess that's what people are looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Alrighty, that's looking very good. And if we go back around to the desk, I believe there was something that we might have been seeing.
Yes, I have acquired.
Hold on a second. So I'm sure watchers of the channel will have seen your lovely minifig video by the time this comes out. Is this all minifigure parts?
All minifigure parts in here.
Oh my goodness. And look on the top, another killer croc. Wow, you get a wrinkle there. Don't worry, people, we won't slip this into the luggage.
Just casually slips it into the pocket. Yeah. So
it's back there, I promise. Yep.
We've bought another 15 kilos of minifigure pieces. So this is going to be the job for the next little bit. And I'm hoping to tie up Jason and lock him in the shed, throw away the key, and he'll just have to sit here and sort minifigure parts.
Look, even the cat's trying to escape, but I can't.
I
So
put my cats to work.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, so the plan is for the rest of the day that we're going to go and do some of this. I mean, the fact that there's just things, like I was like, oh, that's not Lego, pulled it off. Okay, it is. There's just things that we just don't see, or at least I haven't seen yet. We're talking about this at some point as well. Dino series. Is this all one purchase or is this multiple combined? So
This specific one is multiple
Okay.
purchases. So we're looking at 4 different purchases here.
Yep.
So this bag is one, this is one, that's one, and that's one. So
oh, and I've just seen just the amount of big figs there as well.
yeah, I mean it's this is not like this is pretty normal for me, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to take away from 15 kilos minifigure parts is crazy. Like, I
Yeah.
did 11 kilos last time, and this is 15, so we're stepping it up. I mean, I have to step it up for the audience. So
Yeah.
the next one is 20 kilos.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's the thing. Like, when you get into a scale like this, right, it's your focus is shifted away from sort of that bulk sorting that we're doing, I guess, at the moment, to where you're getting your value.
Absolutely, 100%.
Which is, for anyone watching, will know, there's obviously minifigure parts. But, yeah, just talk us through, like, how have you even gone about sourcing this? Like, are you having people reach out to you? Do you have specific people that, like, who has a bag like this? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And if they have them in New Zealand, where are they?
Okay, well, the biggest suggestion that I have, obviously I'm not going to divulge who I'm specifically buying, because I want those people for myself. But
Yeah.
the majority of the time, the people who sell to me the most are people who I've connected with at Lego markets or online. I've bought one thing off them, and then I bought another thing off them just because they've, you know, when I've gone hunting on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or something.
Yeah.
And then they realize I'm a good buyer. And as long as I keep that relationship going and I'm offering fair prices and whatnot, I can usually sway them to stop listing stuff and to just message me.
Yeah. So you've basically got almost suppliers now that are regularly doing stuff.
Definitely. So. And that also saves me a lot of time. So we used to spend a lot of time scouring Facebook Marketplace and eBay for all different lots and stuff. And then I'm having to, you know, try to be the first person to message that guy, you know, within at least the first 2 minutes, or else that thing is going to sell straight away. Usually if it's a good deal. So now I don't have to do that. I just get messages day in, day out saying, would you like to buy this? I have this.
Yeah.
And most of the people who send me stuff understand that I am a reseller. I do need to make money. I do have a profit margin on this stuff. But they as long as they understand that and we can come to a good arrangement, I'm offering a fair price, and they're happy with it, you know, Bob's your uncle.
And you're doing this completely full time?
Full time.
And managing contractors?
Yes, full time managing contractors. A lot of the time of my week now is spent doing admin work, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't actually get to touch the Lego as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But we still enjoy it.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Now, I've just spotted something over here. I feel like this may have been something that we've adopted. Look at this. Beautiful. So this is minifigures.
Yes.
And you have individual labels and pricing on them.
Yeah.
Number one, where do you get the labels? And what's the thinking?
So, I don't think I have a spare box here, but our labels come from Dymo. They are pricey. You're looking at like, I think 10 cents a label, maybe a bit less. So that adds up really quick when you're doing thousands of minifigures. Yeah. The whole idea behind this is to make it market friendly. Yeah. And also potentially one day moving into a storefront, exactly the same thing, storefront friendly. Yeah. I don't want to have to change processes in 2 years when I move into a storefront, or in a year when I move into a storefront. I want to be able to just take this, put them into a display case, and they're ready to go. So maybe I'll sort them by theme or something, but right now, the idea of that is to make as easy as possible to run a market. So barcodes on one side, price on the other.
And how many markets are you looking at sort of doing a year then?
I want to get to 6 a year minimum, and they're all reasonably sized ones. So at least once every 2 months, and that gives us a good chance to kind of recover from the last one, buy enough stock to replace it, and continue that cycle. We have a massive one here in Australia called Brickvention, and they do that once a year. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be making it to 2026 Brickvention, but I will be at 2027. We did it for the first time this year, and it was amazing. We had so it's 3 days full of craziness. It's like 20,000 people from all over the Australia, as well as people come internationally for it. And we sold a ton of Lego. We made a lot of money.
Nice. So you're taking this sort of whole container to the market, or is it sort of the inserts and then the base plates obviously sit on the table, I guess?
Yeah.
And you said themes, so I can see some type of sort of themes in terms of.
So the only thing that's sorted by theme at the moment is our Star Wars figures.
Oh yeah, cool.
So all of this is just sorted by price. So, and yeah, we do just take the whole unit. It's just so much easier.
Yeah.
It keeps them all protected in transit, and it doesn't really take up that much space. So here we've got all of our $5 figures, and those $5 figures go all the way down these 4 drawers.
Right.
That's all $5 figures. And we kind of see in my labeling are $5. So, and then $6, which is there's nothing in there. Currently, my $6 and $7 figures are here. We recently condensed them down because we weren't. We sold a bunch at markets, and that goes all the way down. So we've got $8 to $11, then up to $25. We then have probably the best stuff.
Oh, I just saw some Star Wars.
Oh, of course,
Lovely.
Star Wars. Yes. These are our over $30 figures. Which is...
Oh, look, and a lot have made the trip from New Zealand. All the lovely Lord of the Rings figures.
Oh, look, it's Jason.
Oh, no, I've got here in that one. That's,
it's true.
Definitely not me.
We can take it.
It's probably closer right here to
Yeah, definitely. So yeah,
nice.
And then we put our expensive ones in here.
Yeah.
And these go on a back wall so people don't.
Oh, and he's got a light system as well.
And if people are wondering if my figures are on fake base plates, because obviously this is not a genuine Lego product, I have replaced all of the knockoff base plates with genuine base plates. I also have most of the figures on the modified tiles that hold.
Yes, no, and that's something that we've adopted. If I just go very gently.
It's okay. Yeah,
lovely.
just so
it
they don't heel crack or anything like that. So that's another thing. So we just keep these up here. They don't sell too often, but when they do, we want to have them.
And it's a little bit, I guess, of the look as well. Like it's a nice addition for people, which is great.
Absolutely.
And these are the infamous H drawers or H drawers, depending on
the H drawers.
The H drawers, and oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's not working, baby, as well as... Oh, it's not too bad.
No, well, that was the old...
Oh, there's the old ones. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
Have...
Only high-quality 3D prints from Kiwi Brick Exchange.
Let me find one of the... Actually, these are all old ones.
We've gone through a few iterations, people. Here we go.
This is the current one.
It's 2.0.
And then we have 3.0 coming.
3.0 is coming.
Slightly higher than this.
I just didn't quite manage to negotiate to get them into the suitcase. But, that's looking quite good. And the fact that we haven't actually seen this working... that's really quite nice.
Yeah.
We don't seem to get these H drawers in New Zealand. If
These
someone
are from
has
Bunnings. These are Bunnings.
Yeah, and we've got a Bunnings in New Zealand, but no, is there one there? It is not. The other thing, bubble wrap the other day is double the price in New Zealand for Bunnings, which is just outrageous.
That's ridiculous.
I was tempted to put some in my.
Maybe it's a good excuse to come move over here instead.
I can see what we're doing. Okay, moving on. Very good.
But yeah, all our high quantity stuff goes into here. Stuff that doesn't fit into our a large drawer. So space in there.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a lot of bloody Lego.
I love this as well. That no matter at what scale, there's always a drawer that's just got things squished in, and it works. Yeah. It works because you've got to maximize the space as well. So
definitely. Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of space, but in my opinion, it's not nearly enough. I think that the ultimate goal, so where the store is at the moment, the layout of just the drawers, I want 3 times that amount. That's the kind of thinking. So I'm thinking a total of 20,000 drawers.
And you're at 6 at the moment.
We're at 6,000, like these standard drawers. But if you add in the H drawers, the A drawers, these drawers here on this side as well as over there, they don't sit in the same system. They're different. So if you add all those in, you add in we've definitely got 7,000 drawers minimum.
Yeah.
So maybe even 8. So we're hoping for 20,000 drawers one day. I think that will be the ideal number to run the store how I want it to. So,
and then final question, and then we'll get to some work, I think. How much of this is buying in bulk and sorting, and how much is that actually buying other stores? Like, have you had any store takeovers or things like that?
Well, let's talk about, so the drawers that I said are in a different system are all of these white drawers here and here, that was just a store purchase. And I was very lucky with the way that Bricker runs itself. I was able to pretty much set up his store in the shed and just import the inventory. And then it's in, and I changed the remark. So he had all of these drawers. Obviously, they D19, D1, but I also have a D1 over at the start. So obviously that wouldn't fit. Otherwise, my contractors would be going to D1, to D2, to D3, and it would not work. So what we've done is there's a secret N in front of all of these drawers, in front of all of these Ds, which...
for when they're picking.
They're picking, yeah. So on the back end, in our SKU system, our remarks, it says ND 0050.
And to know to go there, yeah.
And basically what that means is, alphabetically, all of the drawers behind me have start with D, and then it skips a few letters, and we go to H, and then we go to N, but that does fit in alphabetically. Actually, after H, we go to J. H, J... and then
up there, yeah.
So then the pick path works.
And I suppose then you're going around that order. You're not hopefully smacking into people if you've got multiple contractors, and it's as you're going, rather than us at the moment, which is going here to here. I mean, there is a pick path in the store, I promise, but
yeah, I mean that's the idea. So everything starts here at A01, and we end at X.
On that side,
X100 or something, which is the bottom drawer of the filing cabinet. And then there's a ton of letters in there. We've got D's, we've got H's, N's, J's, R's, S for shelf. But it all fits very nicely into a good system. The only thing that actually doesn't fit is shelf, because shelf is over here, yet S really should be
somewhere there,
over there.
Yeah, but that's just a space thing, isn't it? So, yeah.
We are limited.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for the tour today. If people have questions or comments, drop them in the comments below.
Absolutely.
Noah and I will jump in. He'll probably have more information than I will, and we'll get back to them. But we're going to get to some sorting. So that's actually going to finish this video for today. And all the sorting that we do, I think we're going to put in a vlog. So make sure you watch out for that one coming out very shortly, or may already be out by this time. But this was a beautiful tour of the Brickshed. Thanks for inviting us.
Thanks for stopping by.
I think we'll go back to New Zealand now, I think.
Yeah, steal all my secrets, you know.
Okay, sweet.
Awesome.
Where's the Darth Maul? Rancor, go!
Get back here!